How do you feel about criminal justice?
Well, I had one semester of it, and it felt pretty good. But I'm not sure exactly whether I want to, like, how far I want to take it as far as career-wise. Like, I'm thinking about probation officer, but I'm not sure. I kind of want to work at a halfway house, something like that.
Have you looked into those options?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done any research?
Uh-uh.
So how do you think you would fit into either one of those? Like, give me a scenario on how you would act if you were a probation officer.
If I was a probation officer, I'd be a cool guy. I mean, I'll be strict, but I will also give my patients a little leeway because I know where they're coming from, and I've been there and done that. But I would still do my job. And as far as like working in halfway houses, I would like to work like at what ages up to 18. Like, I don't know, you heard of this place called like Red you go to when you get in trouble? On Bald Face. You heard of
No,
that?
I haven't.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I like.
So give me a scenario of just a typical day that you would perceive at a halfway house. A situation, say a kid would bring in drugs. How would you handle that?
I mean, I would do what needs to be done. Take the drugs. I would give them to whoever they need to be given to, and then I would have a one-on-one talk with him, see what's pushing him to want to use these drugs, how did he get them in here first off, and stuff like that.
And how do you feel that your personal experiences would benefit the juveniles you would possibly be working with?
Because I grew up where they grew up in the hood. I experienced things like as far as shootings, robberies, and a little bit of everything. I didn't sold the drugs that they had, but now that was the past.
So you feel like you have some sort of connection because of past experiences?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, and do you feel that your past experiences could possibly be a trigger for you to go towards that direction, or is there another motivator?
I think my past experience probably would push me toward that direction because I want to see change. You know what I mean? Like, most hoods don't have protection. Like, that's why people enter gangs is because of protection. They don't have nobody to protect them. Stuff like that. They don't have nobody to go to. They can call the police, but that's not going to help. Well, they think it'll help, but it's not really going to help. So that's why you enter a gang. But when you have, like, facilities like boys' home, like, just stuff for them to keep them busy, then I feel like it'll help them out. They have somebody to talk to instead of going to these gangs and talking to them and stuff like that.
Did you have someone growing up that would be kind of a role model towards you?
Unfortunately, yeah, because, I mean, I learned a lot. If I didn't learn the stuff I know now, I wouldn't be here, but yeah, I did. Some kids don't have that.
Could you elaborate on it?
Well, my dad, he was in jail since I was 12. He did 10 years, so I stayed with my mom my whole life. And she taught me everything I know. So when he got out, I wasn't close to him. We were still I was calling him by his government name, Carlos, and stuff like that. When he got out, he was still selling drugs, doing him. Yeah, but after, like, 2 years after that, he changed, got a good job working in oil fields now. And I moved with my mom. I was playing football. That's what kept me from doing the things kids were doing because I had activities to pursue. I was playing football in school and I had little brothers that looked up to me, so I wanted to set a good example for them.
So that's why you feel like you want to enter the criminal justice system?
Yes.
Okay. And your dad was kind of a bad influence, but then again turned out to be a good role model by showing you that there'd be like change.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you think that your dad's past decisions affected you?
I mean, him and my mother probably would have been together all those years that he was gone, and I would know more about him. I'm pretty sure he would have just led me through all my years with that.